Mark Wolford joins me once again. Coach, you're having fun tonight, aren't you? A little
No
relaxed,
question.
aren't you?
It's good to see you. I like seeing you smile. You know what I mean? You're a chipper tonight,
A
aren't
little
you?
chipper. A lot of beef we just talked to.
That's right. Good kids. You know what? Those guys are, they all have their own story. You know, Fred Herdman was recruited by John Haycock as a defensive lineman. And I said, Fred, I think you could really be a good O-lineman. So he had a really bad back injury, battled through that. Andrew Cinco is one of the first kids we signed when I got here, had to play a little bit, had some injuries. Kyle Bryant's a transfer in from Bowling Green, and all those kids from Bowling Green have done well for us. So it's been a good thing.
Being a former offensive lineman, do you take special, not special care, but do you focus on them a little bit more because that was your position?
They get the worst end of the stick around here. You know what I mean? I'm hard on them. I mean, we'll win some football games and we won't even give out an offensive lineman of the week award, you know, because we have a high standard here, you know, and we're going to continue to have one. And I expect us to be a dominant group up front, no matter who we put out there.
Coach, I know you don't give special awards or talk about special awards, but Nick List, you mentioned he could be your MVP, four-time Special Teams Player of the Week.
That's pretty good.
It's real good.
Yeah.
It's real good.
I didn't know that.
It's
I don't keep track of stats like that.
I
I
know
keep
you
track of W's.
I know, and you got 7 of them.
That's why we got you. You know what I mean?
Punt returns, I'm just looking at the statistics. As we look at special teams, and your special teams have improved dramatically.
No question.
You're only averaging 4 yards on special teams. Now, is that part due that they're kicking the ball out of bounds, not kicking it to Stubbs or Weary, who's back there, or Brian, who's back there? Does that even come into focus at all for you?
No, I just worry about catching the ball. We'll start wherever we start.
You've allowed 8 sacks on offense. The offensive lineman says that number should be down. I know you think that number should be down. But overall, what's your grade of this offensive lineman, of the offensive line so far?
C plus.
Could get better.
I think they could be really good.
I've
said that all along. I mean, I worked them out all day today. You know, Coach Brasillo was coming back from recruiting, so they got a little bit of an idea what my expectations are.
I'm sure they were welcome to see Coach Brasillo come back, right? 21 sacks on defense, positive there. I mean, you're really playing well from that side of the ball.
That is good. You got to get sacks.
As you look at the conference, and I know you don't pay attention to it, so I'm going to tell you, I mean, you're sitting tied with North Dakota State. What surprises you as you look at the conference standings right now?
Well, nothing really surprises me because I've known since I've been in the league a lot of good football teams. And when you get in conference play, everybody beats each other up. And you got to have some luck with injuries and where you play teams at home and away. And that's always a big part. And, you know, if you're one of those teams hoping to make a playoff run, you better hope that you don't have to play one of those ranked teams, you know. And there's been some teams in our league in the past couple of years that haven't had to play certain ranked teams to get in, you know. And that's, sometimes I wish everybody had to play each other, but then we'd have a whole bunch of people hurt.
Sure.
You know, we couldn't play a full conference schedule.
Coach, we're down to our last 20 seconds or so, and as we talk, we're going to show the graphic to get ticket information. You play your last 2 road games in a dome. You like that? I mean, I know that's the stadium
we'll
you're
be
going
in
to
here,
get to.
you know. But we practiced outside today. I said I want to make sure we can practice in the cold because we plan on playing some cold weather games. But we'll be in the next 2 weeks.
All right. Well, Coach, enjoy your time off this weekend.
Yes,
I know
sir.
it's not going to be all the way off, but enjoy some of the time you do have. And we'll break down South Dakota coming up next Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
That will do it for this. We'll see you next Wednesday night.